Hi, I'm Sam Corbin, Punderdome champion, and this is 50 historical dictator puns in 120 seconds. We need to have a talk or a serious conversation about the new president. If you haven't gotten a propaganda at the news this week, you might want to set the last few days of genocide to look at just how determined Trump seems to reprise all the mistakes of the past. And he's more than just airing his grievances on Twitter. Now he's inspiring furor to the tune of executive orders. Where once journalists were mocked, they're now being silenced. I mean, the man is so studied in suppression tactics, he's practically a Stalin grad. But let's go ahead and assess the damage, shall we? Here's what you guys should really know about Trump's first 7 days in power. The ACA repeals. Pretty cagey because the GOP hasn't introduced plans to replace it. They might just undoctor a nation, leaving a whole lot of more Americans without insurance. Feel free to check a poll on this, but I don't think Trump's interests are the same as the US's are. The global gag rule didn't exactly inspire us women to lean in. We all knew Trump was a sexist ghoul, a guy who's admitted to sexual assault and whose own wife's face read terror on Inauguration Day. But regulating women's bodies demonstrates more than a cool lack of common sense. It's a crime, yeah? When it comes to crime, Trump's no hero. He totally just blames immigrants. In fact, his latest order tried to marshal out of them out of the country, forgetting that without them, America wouldn't exist at all, but sheer stupidity aside. He's no pal of equal rights, and there's no telling how many anti-immigration efforts the executive branch will helm the second our backs are turned. Trump may even nix the entire foreign workers visa program, a loss of which would mean dire things for science. Despite a barrage of scientific facts on Twitter, Trump still doesn't accept climate change. Since he wasn't able to muscle any members of the National Park Service, we might even see a forest disappearance. Not that he wasn't already going to wash Tunch away with the Keystone Pipeline. If he continues this denial, we might even end up with acid rain. Meanwhile, Kellyanne Conway's chairman mouth continues to stir the opinion poll pot. There's no room for idiom and data, but she still seems happy to cast her own interpretation over the numbers. When you interview her on a show, she asks you to accept alternative facts. Listen, I don't know why Sean Spicer thinks he must erase Dippin' Dots from the face of the earth, but what I do know is this. Even if you can't see guile in Trump's methods, and I don't know how you could not see it, this is week one. It's going to get worse, so we can't afford to just ignore him or gloss over when he garbles the facts. So have a day lamenting the state of affairs, then get off of your butt and into the streets. Even if you can't personally hand Trump a subpoena, sharing your outrage about what this man gets to do is powerful. Stay informed about who's saying what into Trump's ear. Continue to let your anger show to rile public opinion and let the new president know he stands alone. Also, his tie is stupid. Okay, end of tie rant.